Welcome back, everybody. Keen-eyed viewers may notice that we're back where the last video ended, down here in the creek. There's my little kitten playing. So, hey girl. This one we're gonna kind of jump around in time just a little bit. I've got some cat food again. We're going to do the fish trap, but this time we're using a real fish trap. Put this in here. This is a saltwater pinfish trap that I was just given this weekend, and we're going to put that to the test and compare what we caught. Compare what we caught before with the homemade one to this. And we'll leave this one 24 hours. I know we left the other ones 12, but this way, that we had 2 traps for that. We only have 1 for this. So let's put it a little deeper also. Let's see. Let's just drop it right there. And I got holes in the cat food bucket, so it should sink and all the scent and things can come out. And we'll go do the rest of the video down in Charleston. It's Easter weekend, so we went for a trip, did a big hike. It was a little bit light on the wildlife this time, but we did see a few things.
Oh, whoa! Where's that?
Is it a camera? Welcome back, everybody. Today we're out on the Awendaw Passage, part of the Palmetto trail in South Carolina that runs from the mountains down to the coast. And this is a pretty flat section, a lot of bugs, but fingers crossed we'll get to see some cool wildlife. Don't know. It's pretty cool this morning, so hopefully before it gets hot we will have done what we need to do. See y'all later. Trail we're doing today, it's 9.1 miles, fairly flat because it's all right at the coast, a little muddy here and there, but you can see it's mostly pines and some oaks and other trees kind of interspersed. Lots of cool wildlife. We could see all kinds of snakes, run into some deer, some owls, what have you, but everything is fairly tight. There's a woodpecker up here. I'm not sure if you can hear. Of course, there he goes. We'll see if we can find him. Walking this morning with my wife and a friend of ours, and their rate of travel is highlighting to me something that I've forgotten to mention up to this point, is that if you're going to be going out into the woods and looking and actively trying to find wildlife and things, you definitely need to give yourself more time, because it takes longer. You are significantly slower trying to look up and down, left and right between every step whenever, you know, they're on a mission to get to the end of the trail. So just keep that in mind. Neither one's wrong, but if you want to look, it takes a while. This is a big boy. Let's see if we can get out here on him without falling on all this mud. Oh yeah. This would be a great spot for a cottonmouth or any number of other animals, but I'm just not having much luck today. Well, I've been out here for a good while, and I'm yet to see anything other than a no-see-em, which is a little bit of a contradiction, I understand. But it's those little bugs that like to eat you. Is this what it's like for normal people? To go walk in the woods and not see anything? This is weird. I don't like it. Can you hear that? I can't tell if you can hear that. Those are marsh hens. It's a small little bird, well, medium-sized little bird that lives in the marshes, and maybe a little smaller than a chicken. And when me and my wife were first dating, and I came down to Charleston and was visiting, we went out for a walk on her parents' dock one night, and these marsh hens were just cackling like that. And she goes, I said, "What's that?" She goes, "Oh, that's a Martian," because she's from Charleston, and you don't say marsh hen, you say Martian. And I looked at her like she was crazy, and I thought she thought I was an idiot, and I was going to think that that was a Martian. And then eventually we figured out what was going on. So yeah, don't know why I told you that. It's just funny. Like the other day in Greenwood, it's a little bit muddy. Came prepared today though. Definitely recommend you wear boots if you come out here and try to do this trail. Big doggy. All right, fingers crossed. It looks like no. We finally found some wildlife. I'll throw up a picture here in just a second, but this is a pretty fast, elusive critter, so I was really surprised to be able to catch one in the wild. I had to like run to catch up to it, but I was able to just get a picture of it before it snuck away. And they're pretty common in the marshes. They like to ride up and down on these grass stalks. Tide comes up, they'll come up. Tide goes down, they'll go down in the mud and eat. And I hope you can appreciate just how hard this picture was to get. This is a marsh snail. Here you can see the holes left behind by a yellow-bellied sapsucker, which is a type of woodpecker. They'll peck these holes that creates sap drips, which the woodpecker will come back and eat, but they'll also eat the bugs that are attracted to it. And here you can also see a cool example of alcohol flux, which is something that happens occasionally whenever the sap leaks out of the tree and microbes get to it. So you have this kind of beer fermentation process going on. Almost done. What do you think?
Shady, nice. Bugs weren't too bad. I wore non-hiking boots, so I would recommend wearing comfy shoes. Pretty marsh views. That's all I got to say about it.
And they saw the giant woodpecker as well. What do you think?
You said everything. Nancy Hart really covered it. It was beautiful. I love seeing the coast along the walk. And yeah, a little muddy, but not too bad.
All right, there it is. All right, everybody. Got someone else running the camera today so I can have all my hands. Got a little clear aquarium, kind of a globe here. So anything we catch, we'll be able to keep and y'all will be able to see easier. Set that there. Take a peek. Hey. Not much, but we get one little brim. This time I'm going to put it back in, but I'm going to leave the lid open and see if we do any better. He's just a little guy, but this is also a really small creek. There you go. And this is probably someone that I had caught at some point and had in my aquarium and let go. So we will just dump him out. Change of plans, we're going to put this at the other spot and see if we do any better. On second thought, We actually missed this little guy. He was hiding down in the cracks, so we'll just carry him back and let him go too, and then we'll go set this in the other spot. Alright, here's the other spot. Oh, that was a frog. We will just toss it in here, come back and see if we got anything. Alright. Hey, next day. We had quite the gully washer last night. I'm not sure if you remember what the creek looked like before, but this over here was just pretty much sand with a little trickle going through, and now we've got an actual falls, and the trap was big enough that it didn't really move far. It's over here. We'll have to actually get in today to grab it, but fingers crossed we actually got something. Let's take a peek. Anything in here? Hard to tell. I think I see some crayfish, but that's about it. I'll move it up over here and set the camera up and let y'all take a peek. So yeah, this might not be the best test because we had so much rain last night. It's so hard that we weren't able to let the trap actually soak like it normally would, but we got, okay, yeah, I see you. Got one little crayfish. Cute little guys. We'll toss him back. Let's see what else we got here. One slightly bigger crayfish. Yeah, I see you. You're gonna eat me. There's another little guy, slightly bigger. Toss him back. And yeah, I think that's it. Thanks for watching.